The Merry Maidens on the Penwith Peninsula in Cornwall. Our postcard today.
What we've got behind us are 19 stones, perfectly aligned, pretty well the same distance between each of them. One gap over there, which is double the distance between the normal gap. Very carefully chosen so that they're fairly similar in height, slightly higher over this side, on the southwestern side, than on the northern side, from 0.5 metre to something near 1.5 metres in height. Some of them obviously shaped, but some of them in a natural shape, flat-topped, positioned as it were to form a complete, balanced, almost exact circle, nearly 24 metres in diameter.
And what use, what function, what was it all about?
The important thing is, I think, to decide what it wasn't for, this site.
Tell us.
Not a habitation site. Not a defensive site. There's no ditch, for example, or bank associated with it. So presumably a religious site, a ritual site of some purpose. Not, most archaeologists think, aligned for any astronomical reason.
Now that's sad, because a lot of people do think that,
yes,
don't they?
They do.
Give us the arguments for and against.
Well,
you don't know the ones for, because you'll be against, won't you?
No, I'm neutral.
Fine. In your neutral position, as one of the Merry Maidens supporters, tell us for and against then.
Well, let's put it this way. If you look for other sites in the area on which this site could be aligned, there are two standing stones behind you called the pipers, and one of those could be aligned on the far side of the circle. But it seems to me the importance of this stone circle and others in this part of Cornwall is precisely that it's so carefully constructed for some ritualistic or religious purpose. Now think of its name, the Merry Maidens. In many societies, past and present, you get associations between ritual behaviour and dance. And moreover, if you have a circle, even if the people involved, the dancers involved, are not holding hands, they're demonstrating a unity amongst themselves. There's no leader, as it were, you could argue. They're conforming together and enclosing a space. And therefore, by implication, they're making a contrast between something inside the space and something outside. Sacred space, profane space. The other important point, although it's not necessarily concerned with prehistory, or when the site was developed, as it were, possibly later, is in the name, Merry Maidens. So there could be an emphasis on virginity.
I'm about to say yes.
That's a possibility.
Sacrifice? Or am I going now to Hammer House of Horror?
You can go as far as you like, as far as I'm concerned.
It could happen.